Welcome back, everyone. A Pokédad back at you again to get you ready for the upcoming week in Pokemon GO. We're going to cover upcoming events, wild spawns, and cover the new Max Pokemon being released and discuss if it's worth your time. So let's jump in. Monday, we're carrying over the Deep Depths event until 8 p.m. local time, so you still have a little bit of time to catch enough Nickets to evolve into Thievul if you didn't get that in the Pokédex yet. We're also going to be carrying over Mega Pinsir and Heatran in raids. Again, Heatran is a great fire and steel type Pokemon, but it will not know its legacy move Magma Storm. So best to grind for candy for this one, or use an Elite Charge TM if you get a hundo. And then from 6 to 7 p.m. local time, we'll have the Max Monday featuring Dynamax Caterpie. So is Caterpie and its evolved form Butterfree worth doing, or should you skip it? Well, I always think doing the Max Monday Pokemon is worth it to get a few done quickly in one small area. And I'm sure Caterpie is going to be a 1-star boss, so it should only cost you 250 max particles to battle. So you should be able to battle 3 to 4 in a day with no issue. As far as Butterfree is concerned, currently Butterfree will be the best, as well as the only bug-type Dynamax in the game. But it does have a Gmax form in the future, so should you bother with the Dynamax form? Yeah, I do think you should still do these Dynamax battles. The reason I say this is we're not sure when Gigantamax Butterfree will be released, because it hasn't been teased really other than the initial Max trailer. And we already know that Gigantamax Snorlax is going to be the next one, probably followed by Gigantamax Machamp and or Gigantamax Urshifus. So it could be a while before we see it. And also, since Caterpie have such a low candy requirement to evolve, you won't really be spending a lot of resources to get it, evolved and powered up. And in a little bit, we're going to see that he's featured in an upcoming event, so candy will be readily available. And remember that flying type is effective to fighting type. So on those other Gigantamaxes that I just mentioned, Butterfree could be a decent budget counter for some of these fighting type ones that we have coming up. So I would recommend getting a Dynamax Butterfree, but I would only spend your regular candies on. Don't spend any XL candies because you know that Gigantamax form is coming, so that's where you should invest those. So take it up to level 2 on max moves, and only power it up to level 40 at most if you have enough candy. So otherwise, wait for the Gmax form. It's not bad to have one good Dynamax power-up added to your team to diversify your roster. The weekly rotations will then change to feature Charmander, Caterpie, Chansey, and Pidove in max battles. All of these can be shiny. Which ones should you go after this week? Well, honestly, all of them. Chansey and Pidove will not have Gigantamax forms, so still trying to get a 15 HP Chansey is going to be good, as well as whatever close to Hundo Pidove evolving into Unpheasant, is going to be beneficial as well. Caterpie and Charmander have and will have Gmax forms, but it's worth going after those for the candy grind, especially if you get that XL candy. Tuesday the 25th at 3 p.m. until next Tuesday, April 1st at 3 p.m., the Go Battle League changes to feature the Standard, Great, Ultra, and Master Leagues. Trainers will also receive 4 times Stardust from win rewards. The weekly Spotlight hours running from 6 to 7 p.m. local time and will feature Cutie Fly and a bonus of 2 times Catch XP. If you want to shiny hunt for a Cutie Fly, do it. Otherwise, skip this. Wednesday the 26th, starting at 10 a.m. local time and lasting until Sunday, March 30th, 8 p.m., we will see the Bug Out event. Wednesday, we're going to see the debut of Sizzlepede and its evolved form Centiskorch. And do not sleep on this event because the featured Pokemon and bonuses are actually kind of great for this. So we're going to have the event bonuses of 2 times XP for nice throws or better. Lures will attract Sizzlepede, increased candy, and Candy XL for nice throws or better. Increased chance for shiny Wurmple and Venipede. And if enough Pokemon are caught from a single lure module, then additional Pokemon will appear near the lured stop. So it's kind of like how they used to do for Calm Day spawns. After a 4-star raid battle was completed, then within a 300-meter radius of the gym, they would have Calm Day spawns around that gym. So I do like that they're kind of bringing that back in a different way. It's kind of cool. A free timed research will give you a lure module and event encounters with Sizzlepede, Kleavor, and the rarest shiny in the game, Shedinja, and more. A $2 paid timed research is available as well for another lure module, 2 premium battle passes, and more event encounters. But they do note they do not indicate Shedinja and trade him instead for Heracross, so keep that in mind if you're going to look into purchase this. Wild encounters are going to include Caterpie, Weedle, Wurmple, Nincada, Venipede, Dwebble, Joltik, Grubbin, Dewpider, Nimble, and a rare chance of Cutie Fly. All can be shiny, but which ones are worth going after? So I would suggest chasing the boosted shinies of Venipede and Wurmple just for the shiny collection. And you could focus on Weedle for candy for Mega Beedrill, but most importantly, I would really try to just hit nice or better throws with a Pineapple Berry on Caterpie, since the Gigantamax form of Butterfree will be coming. And this is going to be such an easy time to grind Candy and Candy XLs if you're just hitting those nice or great throws. So not only is Caterpie easy to catch, but with the extra Candy and Candy XL bonuses, you can easily leave this event very well prepared for the Gigantamax form. Always throw Pineapps out if you have it, and have a Bug Mega active or Primal Kyogre as well. You'll thank yourself later. Raids are going to include Scyther, Nincada, and Sizzlipede in 1-star raids. 3-star raids will be Beedrill, Scizor, and Kleavor. There's also going to be event field research tasks, event Pokestop showcases, and collection challenges. Since Sizzlipede is only being introduced in raids and those lure modules, sadly, I do recommend doing these with your daily raid passes, as Centiskorch will have a Gmax form in the future. And again, these are good bonuses with the extra Candy and Candy XL. Save you some headache down the road. Wednesday night from 6 to 7 p.m. local time, we will see Heatran Raid Hour. Again, he won't have his Legacy move, but it is a great chance for Candy. And you have the seasonal bonus of Rare Candy XL for doing these during the Raid Hour. Thursday and Friday, there's nothing new going on, so enjoy the Bug Out event and spend some time getting prepped for Gigantamax Snorlax. I got a quick guide on that, what you should be kind of getting ready for. So take advantage of these little free days and spend your particles. And then Saturday the 29th from 2 to 5 p.m., we will have the Fuzzy Buddy Research Day. This will be featuring Teddy Ursa, Cubchoo, Pancham, and Stuffle. So it'll be a great chance to get a high IV shiny of these Pokemon. Wild spawns are going to include Sentret, Slackoth, Bidoof, Mincino, and Bunnelby. Obviously, there's going to be event field research tasks awarding you with encounters of the featured Pokemon. There's also going to be a $2 ticket for purchase that gives you more encounters as well if you're interested in that. The main focus on this event will be to hit your nearest park or local business area that has the most Pokestops and farm up these featured Pokemon in these field research tasks. So that's what we got for this week. Make sure to stay tuned for more information on upcoming events. And as always, get out there and enjoy the game by yourself or with your PokeFam and friends. I'll catch you next time.